Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. We begin with our divine higher self. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner wisdom, your own inner voice. We ask it to take a form, and then we draw it into our body so we can align to that energy. Even if we don't recognize or understand that form, it's bringing energy to us that amplifies our purpose and our sense of self. And then I'll make a little Om sound so that you can push the button on your apparatus and sit in meditation for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we reach up into the cosmos and imagine that we're pulling down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of our head, down into our solar plexus, our stomach. This is the center of our emotional body. And from there we laser that light out from us across the planet and back up into the cosmos. And we do this with our breath. It will take you into a lovely deep meditation. So this is the way you do it. As you breathe in, you pull that pure white light down through you. As you exhale, you laser it through your mouth. You laser it out across the planet, back up into the sky. And you just keep doing that for that part of the meditation. Then again, an Om, and we go into the third part of our meditation. The third part of the meditation, people suggest how we could take this meditative state, this expansion, this uplifting energy, and extend it out into the planet, into everywhere, and with different themes. This week, because there are so many people who are suffering in their bodies, whether they're suffering because of accidents or war or diseases or whatever it is, the change of season, I'm going to send light to all human bodies, that they find that point of center and strength to heal themselves and to be well. And we do that with light by asking humanity what color it needs from us, so that each being can find a place of health inside them and strength inside their bodies. We'll begin with a little breath ourselves. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold at the top. And now exhale very slowly, twice as slowly, through your mouth. And once again, breathe in through your nose. And as you exhale, feel and command your brain to slow down into alpha, to a meditative state, through your mouth. And relax. And now ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take form for you at this moment. It could be a rainbow, it could be a sunrise, it could be a being, it could be a tree, an animal, a light, an equation. Just take a deep breath and higher self take form at this moment. And whatever form comes to you, ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you are holding your divine essence at this moment. It could be anywhere. Just imagine that your higher self is touching some place in your body, and focus your consciousness into that place. Now breathing in and out several times through that point, to imagine that you're creating an opening. And as you take a deep breath, draw your higher self in through that point so that you're sitting with your source energy in meditation. Reach up into the cosmos cosmos with your consciousness and magnetize down to you a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of your head, through your brain, down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and from there, as you exhale, laser that white light out from you across our planet and back up into the cosmos. Breathe in, draw the light down, exhale, extend it out, illuminating our planet and back into its source. Continue to do that breathing throughout this part of the meditation. Om. Imagine bringing into your mind's eye the more than 8 billion humans on this planet. Bring them in as a group and ask them as a group what frequency of light, what color they need from you to be able to find strength and health in their bodies, to heal themselves, to heal each other, to find that, again, centeredness in their bodies that will help them at this time. See what color comes to you. Whatever color comes into your consciousness from them at this moment. Again, reach up into the cosmos and pull down exactly that color, down through the top of your head, into your stomach, your solar plexus, and laser that light of strength and healing to the physical body, to our bodies. Laser it out through you and out to the 8 billion people. And feel as if that color continues to flow down through you and out to them. You'll notice that they will receive that because that's the frequency they've asked for. It's a wonderful feeling to be able to give what someone is asking for. And that as they take it in, there'll be a shift in energy as they bring in that which can heal them and balance and center them. Oh. Take a deep breath into your body and open your eyes. Thank you for joining us. And we have a second part of this meditation. It's called Knowing. I love this part because people from around the world send in questions that they would like for us to focus upon in order to uplift ourselves and illuminate ourselves and all of those who are joining us. And Allison will tell us the questions that have come this week. Allison?
The first question is from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Oaxaca.
How do I ask for help without creating an emotional bond? I guess I'm asking how to ask for help and maintain my independence.
Oh, that's a great question. And that's one that is being questioned and felt inside millions of people around the planet. So I thank you for that. First of all, this is an answer in two parts. The first part of that is you must get inside yourself and release your fear that if someone helps you, they're going to somehow control you or take away your sense of power, your sense of self. When you have that fear, it radiates out through your electromagnetic energy, what we call the aura. It radiates out and it sends that message to them because your very fear actually helps to manifest the thing that you're afraid of. So the first thing we're going to do right now is find where that fear is, and you are not alone. And we're going to clear out that fear so that when you ask for help, you ask it from a place of strength, from a place of clarity that communicates again, transmits to others that you're not begging as a victim, but as a powerful being, allowing help. So close your eyes. And now ask your body where it's holding that fear that if you ask for help, somehow they're going to take away your independence, and that they would insist that you be dependent upon them or do what they choose. Where is that fear in you? You might see the place in your body, or hear the place, or feel it. Wherever it is, it could even be through your whole body. See what you find now. Bring your conscious awareness right into that point in your body so that you can sort of dip in and feel the quality of that energy, that fear. Is it wet? Is it contracted? Is it heavy? Fear is a very dense energy, and you don't have to carry it. Consciousness heals everything. So right there in that place that's holding fear, ask it what color it needs to wash the fear out, to dissolve it out so that you're not carrying that fear inside you and you're not communicating it unconsciously to everyone around you. See what color comes into your consciousness that will clear that away. And then draw that color directly into that place in your body and feel the power of light absorbing all of that fear and all of the chatter and the what ifs and all of that that belongs to that question. Will they take away my independence? Gather it up, let the fear be dissolved in that frequency of light, and let that color just wash it out of your body. You don't have to carry it. Breathe deeply, feel that just dissolving away. You don't need that. Feel the shift. And open your eyes. And so the second part of that really has to do with, again, the kind of energy that you place out. For example, I would say something like, it would be so lovely if you could help me do this. It would be a great gift to me. So when you say it that way, you're allowing them to help you, but you're not begging them. You're saying, it would be great if you wanted to help me. That would be great. That would be super. And I accept. And that's a place of strength. It's a place of choosing what it is that you need, clearly communicating it, but not from, I can't do it myself because, but rather, I would love it if you could help me with this. It would really be wonderful. See the difference? Feel that energy? I'm saying that out of a place of strength, and you can do that as well. And so you can practice that, feeling that energy, and feeling that allowing. Maybe you want to focus on a certain person and really extend out that message in your mind's eye. Yes, I would love it if you want to help me. As if, again, you're giving them a gift by helping you, which in fact, spiritually, you are. That's the way.
The second question is from Athens, Greece.
Athens?
Mm-hmm. To Chris Griscom, I just lost a dear friend, and as a result, I have now lost my inner child. Why do we lose our lightheartedness after hard life experiences and become more serious? And how can we find the lightness again?
It is terrible when somebody we love or is close to us, who is a part of our life and our part of the way we identify ourselves, leaves. It leaves a hole, but it's a hole that wants to bring us back to our inner child, to regrow a sense of self. And I know it's hard to recognize this, but your inner child, you're talking about your emotional child that has lost its playmate, lost somebody that makes you laugh or makes you abandon seriousness. Your true inner child is connected to your source and your cosmos. You can't lose that child. That child knows everything that is going to be and has been and is a part of your life. And there are two aspects of that. First, if it's really you're still grieving, bring into your mind's eye some aspect, some playful aspect of your friend that always triggered laughter or freedom in you to let go and be abandoned. And whatever that quality is, just imagine that because your friend shared that with you, that now it belongs to you and they live through you with that gift. That gift now comes psychogenetically into you. And so you have inherited it. That will uplift you a little bit as well. And the second part is to really recognize that we are, as a species, a group animal. We learn to play with others, but in the end, our happiness, our playfulness, our lightness comes from inside us, from the choices and the thought forms we have, and the way we live our lives, what we do with ourselves, what we feel and think. And so knowing that, begin to practice, for example, inner child, touch my body where I need playfulness at this moment. And imagine that your inner child is touching someplace in your body and transmitting to you that lightness. Your friend is now free of the embodiment. Your friend is now in a higher place of light. And your friend would never want you to carry a burden of sorrow and not live your life. To the contrary, your friend would be saying, use life, play, be happy. Because you know, when you are happy, that energy moves out from you. And it's a beautiful ripple that causes others, without even thinking about it, to feel lighter as well. So when you heal yourself, when you allow yourself that lightness, you're actually helping everyone else as well. So focus on that. And your inner child might give it to you as a gift, a symbol, an object, a color. It might give it to you as anything, but that it gives to you, it touches your body and activates that place of playfulness and lightness, and that is what heals us all. You haven't lost it. You just need to choose it again. Great love. Allison?
The last question is from Denver, Colorado in the U.S.A. For Chris's next knowings, you had mentioned at the brain workshop that the babies coming in now are almost another species and that they will be teaching us. Can you please expand upon this?
Well, you know, at that brain workshop and in many of the things that I put out in Global Echelon and in Knowings on YouTube, that we humans have within us our human DNA, our devic DNA, which is us connected to nature, which we really feel as children as we play, our angelic DNA, and our galactic DNA. What's happening now is that there's this opening of energetics on this planet. There's a quickening going on, and that quickening is bringing in souls who are choosing to come at this time to be the next octave of us. Already we have begun to recognize these aspects. That's why we have such disasters on this planet, because it's saying, use your devic DNA, connect with nature, and care for nature. Use the beautiful, loving empathy of the angelic frequencies, and allow your consciousness, as we're sending things out into space and things from space are coming in, and we're beginning to recognize that we're not alone in this universe or in this cosmos. And the more that happens, the more it creates this opening. What I'm noticing as I look into the eyes of newborns and the children who are so very quickly loving to play with their computers and all of these kinds of things. And it is true that we must be careful with the social media. But I have watched children create incredible things with their computers, whole cities and environments, and they are actually practicing how they are going to teach us to go further from our personal karma into our global karma, into our universal karma. And so I have a profound trust and I see it in them. I see how quickly their minds are. I see how easily they can handle so many things at once. And because they're children, they're still in their bodies. And so we have much to learn from them. And it's very important to recognize, which has always been true, always will be true, that a newborn is not a beginning spirit or soul. They are a fully developed soul that's simply using this human passage, which isn't the way they do it out in the cosmos, by the way, of coming in as babies. And maybe that's because when they come in as babies, their first energy is love, because this is the planet of love and angelic frequencies. And it opens our hearts. And that sets the stage for our being willing to learn and recognize that they are the next octave. And we have brought them in, but they have their own source, and we can learn from them. And they will help us to speed up and to expand our sense of selves so that we realize that we are a collective soul family, and we've come in at this time to help each other and to use these genetic encodings that we have for the good of the whole. And let it be now with all of these beings who, by the way, I am noticing different pulses in their brains. And this is good. Great love.